I'm gonna burn it all down.
Daddy, chill.
Sin.
We stopped at a light and saw him walking in that field behind the Lost River Drive-In. Julie said he was so creepy.
What's up?
I love that intro.
Hello. Yeah, I got home from work and I was like, I'm gonna throw something together really quick. I'm gonna throw something fun together before we get going with this thing. So I thought that was fun.
I love that. That was good.
But Justin, how's it going, man? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Buddy. Had a day off of work and swung by Walmart and I picked up Silent Night, Deadly Night. So
you know what? I want to show you something because I'm really mad about this. Actually,
What?
I pre-ordered that thing 2 months ago, the Steelbook, and it was like it's gonna be here Tuesday, and I was like, yay! Now look what it says. Oh, now arriving
in 2 months,
February 25th.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah, dude. And I pre-ordered that thing the day the pre-orders were available. So I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm really mad about this because I was going to do a video on it yesterday when I got home from work. So no luck for me. But what's up? Oh my God, Justin.
So excited to watch it. Didn't know it was coming with the slipcover. Yeah. What's up, everybody, by the way?
All right. Nathan, Mark, Apollo, Ali, Ezel, Carmatic, Lamontre, Zach, Paula, Evan, John. How we doing? Xanax the Clown. What's up? What's up, everybody? How we doing? I'm excited to get going tonight. I don't know if you guys know this, but next week is Scream 7. Did you know that?
I think when you told me, I was like, wow, it is coming up quick.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
So
it feels like just yesterday was Christmas. And
yes, it does.
Yeah, it's kind of wild, and it's scary because it's like, wow, time's just really going, man. Like
it is going by way too quick.
But have you been preparing for Scream 7? Have you been watching the movies again?
I have not yet. I think I'm gonna start binge watching this weekend. So because I watched them back in October, the whole franchise. So. But if I can't finish them all, I at least want to rewatch the first three.
I would say that this is probably going to feel more like a Scream 4, personally.
Yeah, same.
This is going to be a continuation of that trilogy. Not to say the other movies don't exist. They do. Obviously, we have returning characters and stuff. But I think this is going to be more in the vein of following those Sidney-centric films, which I'm really excited about personally because you know how I feel about Sidney. Yeah. Oh, yes. Scream Marathon on the way. You better get on it. You're running out of time. You got 8 days.
8 days.
Justin, I wanted to ask you, do you have your tickets yet?
I think we pre-ordered them, so I think we're good to go. So we're stoked. We're ready for it.
When are you going?
I believe Saturday. I think we're going on a Saturday afternoon. So I feel like it's going to be one of those things where it's I'm going to stay off the internet until
I was just about to tell you to probably stay offline from Thursday to Saturday then because
yeah.
And I just want to say, I put this in the chat to start this off. I put this in here hours ago. People that are mods in here, keep your eyes on the chat. I'm doing my best at it as well, but there's going to be, hopefully there won't
spoilers.
Yeah, but there is a chance that we get one of those, terminally online virgins that just wants to try to ruin everything for everybody else. So keep your eyes peeled, and for all, where's it at? For all of them, every time somebody says something dumb, Justin, I'm just gonna put this up here on the screen. Where's it at? Where's my overlays?
Where's it at?
No, Justin. Here they are. Okay.
There
you go. Right there. Just
I love it. There we go.
I'll blow you kisses every single time.
Blow you kisses.
So Just keep your eyes on it, guys. Like I said, I'm keeping my eyes on it as well. And we're gonna have a spoiler-free chat because
Yes.
I mean,
Not
Justin and
many,
I
not all of us have seen it. Yeah. Sorry.
yeah, I was gonna say most people haven't. So, and these people haven't seen it either. They're just trying to ruin it for everybody else. So, it's in 4D in Ireland.
Wow. That is insane. That's awesome, though. That's great.
4D. Oh, Justin, the funny thing is, I wanted to get IMAX tickets for it.
Mhm.
Closest theater that was showing it in IMAX was like 50 minutes away, and I was like, I can't do that. So I did the Dolby
Atmos.
yeah, or something like that. Yeah. So I got like the best I could, but I was like, I'm not driving. It's not going to be a damn near 2-hour trip just to go see this movie because as soon as I get done with it, I'm going to go home and record a video on it as soon as I get home. And, so I agree. We need to get those posters. They better have posters. I swear I'll be pissed if they don't have posters, Justin.
I mean, same here. I want something. I need something when I go to this movie theater. So, because we're going to a pretty nice theater. It's a very nice theater, like close by, maybe like 30 minutes away. And they better have something. Definitely need something. So,
yeah. I mean, also before we get into Scream, and we're about to dive head first, guys, but I just want to say, I said this like a month ago, and some people were like, "Oh no, 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 no." Well, there's reporting today. Justin, what is that? Oh, look at that! You already got it. Okay. There's reporting today that the third 28 years later film may be in jeopardy.
I'm bummed out with that because I'm like, I love the last one. I think a lot of people enjoyed or loved the last one.
It was the ending of the first one. It really made people be like, "What the hell?" And I think a lot of those people didn't show up.
It's a bummer. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, Mark wants to know, does it talk?
It does.
Make it talk. Come on, Roger L. Jackson.
Did you hear it?
A little bit. I don't know what he said, but
what's your favorite scary movie?
Oh.
So pretty cool.
Dylan, I did not see that, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of those things where it's like he's gonna get a cameo like he did in 2013, like at the in the credits. Like I wouldn't be surprised because Bruce Campbell has been very adamant that he's hung up the chainsaw. So I'd love to be wrong, but we'll see. Okay, so here we are. Okay, tier list of my tier list. I don't know. We'll have to see, Germ. We'll have to see. I'm going to do another tier list tonight. I think I'm going to record another one tonight. Stephen King film adaptations. So,
I like that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it'll be fun. There's some really bad ones on there. So I'm excited. But
I'll be excited to see that rank, like your tier list of that. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, there's some that I don't talk about that I don't think I've ever really talked about that people are just like, I think they'll be surprised to hear my thoughts on both positively and negatively.
Yeah.
Stefan, look, man, I'd love for Sam Raimi to direct another Evil Dead film, and don't even get me started on Jane Levy coming back. Don't even get me started on Jane Levy. I need Mia back like I need air to breathe.
I do too. Like I remember a long time ago when Evil Dead Rise came out, they were talking about a crossover between Jane Levy and the main character from that film. I wish we would have gotten something like that. That would have been
Jane really Levy herself was dropping hints on social media that it was going to happen. She almost
promoting it.
Yeah, she almost like outright said it and then deleted it. But I got a screenshot of it before she deleted it. So yeah, I don't know what happened there. I wouldn't be surprised if it's still something that's going to happen and they're just trying to, I don't know, keep it under wraps. I really don't know. But okay. Okay, Justin.
What?
Where are you at? Where's your hype level at for Scream right now?
Oh, I'm so excited for this. I mean, let me tell you, I watched the Super Bowl TV promo, and I've seen it over probably 10 times now. Like I loved it. I was so pumped for that.
Mhm.
And it's made me more excited for this movie. Like, I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with this psychiatric hospital. Um, there's some reactions that Nev Campbell has in this TV spot that just looks so good. And I'm like, I wonder who's going to be behind the mask. Cause we just never know. We could have an idea of who it could be, and then they can totally go left turn and you just don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I cannot wait for this. I am pumped for this. This is a franchise that still today, with every Scream movie comes out, I get excited for them.
Yeah.
Because it's one of the strongest franchises, and we're getting Nev Campbell back. This is a Sidney movie focused film with her daughter, and yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And we honestly, like, they haven't really given a lot away. Like, they've been very, secretive about a lot of what's going to happen in this.
Mhm.
And it reminds me of the days of like the first Scream where you didn't know anything.
Yeah.
They didn't have, set photos a lot. There hasn't been a lot of spoilers leaked on this movie, and I cannot wait.
Yeah. So
it's-
no, you're good. I don't want to get this comment lost in the shuffle. Raymond, Justin and I have both talked about this before, and we would both be open to a TV series in the Halloween universe. As far as that news from last week, where you saw that crop back up, I made a video that I was very careful with my editing of it because I did not want to say that it wasn't true that is the hope at Miramax. Yeah. However, the people that were running with that information and then claiming that it was in the works and it was happening wasn't true, because Sean told Christian and I this a year ago, well over a year ago, that we knew about the ideas, and the main idea, which is the one they're still talking about. So this wasn't even really news. I've talked to you guys on my channel about this, like, the ideas that they had for it. So it came back up again because obviously Sean, I believe he was on Dead Pit's show, and he elaborated some on it. And, of course, people that just want a, paycheck from Twitter, I guess, just wanted to run with the headlines. Oh yeah, it's happening. And it's just like, no, it is far more complicated than that. But yes, that is the plan. We'll see if it happens though. And then talking Star Wars, I saw your comment the first time. And I just want to let you know, that is a belief of mine. Yeah. And we're going to get into that when we talk about, what we think is going to happen, predictions, theories, all that good stuff. So Justin, by the way, just want to say to everybody that's watching, leave a like on here if you haven't yet.
Please do.
Helps in the algorithm. What's up, Davey? How's it going, brother?
Hey, Davey. What's up?
Yeah, I keep Jenna Ortega away from Halloween.
I
don't think she's a bad actress, but I didn't care for her in Scream all that much. She's just kind of a damsel in distress that delivers a few corny lines here and there. And I just was like, we don't need it. We don't need it.
I love Jenna Ortega, but I am one that bring like a fresh face into this next movie or this TV show. Like, that's what I want. Like, we just need a fresh face, because the thing about it is, especially when you go back to the original Halloween or even Scout Taylor Compton, Jamie Lee Curtis and Scout were working before Halloween, but like when they got those roles, they were fresh face actresses just starting off. And so, when you watch those movies, they seem like your everyday, young woman at the time and in high school. And I really love that. So, if they're going to reboot it or if they're going to do a TV show with it, get a fresh face.
Yeah. And Mark, I agree. Let's not do the Laurie Strode thing again.
I'm down with that too. Let's not do Laurie again.
This is pretty on the nose, Davey. In Scream 5, Tara is mad that Sam ran away. In Scream 6, Tara is mad that Sam cares about her well-being. It's just, it's just water. I got water and a Coke Zero. I'm double fisting from time to time, going back and forth. But no, that's the thing, John. I don't blame the actress. I think that Jenna is a very good actress. She just, the way that character was written, I just didn't care for that character. And quite frankly, I didn't care for Sam until Scream 6. I thought in Scream 5 she was really bland, and I was just kind of like, can we just get Sidney and Gale? Like, I'm not really vibing with these new characters. So they definitely improved their writing for Sam's character in Scream 6. Absolutely. But I don't think they ever really improved Tara. And I don't know, maybe this is a hot take. Well, let's just get into it, Justin. Let's first and foremost, Justin.
Okay. What's up?
My first question I want to ask you is, and again, guys, don't worry, these aren't spoilers. We haven't seen the movie. We are just pontificating. We are going to put out our theories and our predictions, and we want you guys to do the exact same in the comments. So, feel free to chime in. I want to hear what you guys think. But Justin, my first question for you really is,
yes, sir.
And this is the huge question.
Okay.
Is Stu alive?
I'm going to say yes.
You think he's going to be alive in this film?
I think. Let me think about this.
Or that it's going to be revealed he's alive or whatever.
Okay, I have it's a weird answer. So I take back the yes. I think that everything leading up to it and what everybody is talking about is saying, yes, Stu's in this. Stu's going to be in this. It's going to surprise people, in my opinion, when they throw it out that it's actually not Stu and it's somebody else that could have been part of the franchise at some point, but they're going to lead it up, playing it out like Stu is alive. Do I think Matthew Lillard will obviously have a part in this? Absolutely. But I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, but I'm going to say they're definitely going to kind of make you believe up until the very point that Stu is doing all this, and they're going to surprise you with something. I think Kevin Williamson and the writers, definitely want to surprise you. How about you?
I agree with you that Kevin Williamson some people were saying like, oh, there's no press screenings for this until like the day before it comes out. That's a bad sign. No, it's not. Kevin Williamson has already said, Nev has already said, that is to try to keep the secrets as close to the vest as possible 100%. Until the movie comes out, because part of the fun with Scream is the reveals and the motivations and everything like that. So for me, I don't think he's alive. I'm a Stuther. Okay.
I know, and I am too. I love Stu. I love Matthew Lillard.
I am one of the few, well, not one of the few, we're an army at this point, that believes that Stu could have lived and you could explain it away and I could accept it and I would love it. However, I just don't think I just don't think it's going to happen. At least not in this movie. Maybe in future sequels, we get some kind of revelation down the line. But part of my big reason for that, and, some people have tried to contradict this statement and be like, oh, well, because I've said, they wouldn't have announced his return if he was going to be one of the killers.
Exactly.
That would have been a secret, because if Matthew Lillard was in it, he's automatically a killer because he was Stu friggin' Mocker. The thing is, though, other people were like, oh, well, they didn't report it. It leaked. And I'm like, no, the trades literally reported it. Deadline, Variety. Yeah, they reported it. And what that means is in that business, the studio gives permission a lot of the times to the trades to reveal information that they've basically said, yes, you can say this, you can put this press release out there. I don't think that would have been the case had he been the killer. I just don't.
No, I don't. And they're hinting at his voice in the trailers too. So they're hinting that like Matthew Lillard has some part in this movie, but they're gonna mess with us towards the end. And when that reveal, if there's a reveal that happens, it's not going to be Stu. It's going to be somebody else.
And look, and I agree with this. That would be a great hook. 100%. If you tease the audience right at the end. But
Yeah.
again, part of me is just like, but then why would they let everybody know going into the movie that he's in the movie?
100%.
So I'm just kind of like, I don't know, guys. I really, really do think, whether we like it or not, I do think it's going to be the AI thing. It's going to be deep fakes.
It is.
Like, they
mean,
recorded new stuff for sure. These actors came back and recorded new stuff. But in the movie, it's going to be used as like a recreation of what this character would look like now, to try to mess with Sidney and try to mess with Gale, because David Arquette was confirmed too, guys. And we know for a fact he's dead. So,
I mean, what's his name? The guy who played Roman Campbell.
Roman
one.
Bridger. You were thinking of Rowan Campbell. I know.
I know.
Scott Foley. And
he's confirmed.
And, the funny thing about Scott Foley is, they asked him like a month ago on the red carpet for something about returning to Scream, and he said, I didn't even get a script. So he didn't even have a script to read off of. So it could just be for they literally just shot stuff for him physically, and he has no lines. So again, and Akeem says the same thing, like, go in with lower expectations. I agree with that. I just, these characters are, at least right now, they're dead to us. I still think there's a way to bring Stu back eventually. I mean,
there is.
Yes,
I'm with you. But I also have to say, like, if it was Stu, like, obviously in this recent trailer, they showed a psychiatric hospital. They would have known that Stu was there. Like, there would have had to have been something.
Who do we think that is? I want to ask you, and I want to ask the chat. Who's in this hospital, guys? Genuinely.
Okay, so the only. I was thinking about this because this is going to be somebody that has a vendetta against Sidney Prescott and her family. It's got to be somebody that has been in her life before.
We got two people saying Jill. Two people are saying Jill.
I mean, it could be Jill. She could come back. That's the only. I mean, I was thinking about everybody.
Well, you're right. It has to be somebody that is connected to this somehow. So you would imagine they were in a previous Scream movie. Who?
Leslie Mocker.
But here's the thing about Leslie. It could be Leslie Mocker, but here's the thing.
But yeah,
I have a different theory about Leslie Mocker personally. See everybody saying that. So I'll just tell you guys my theory right now. I think Leslie Mocker is going to be the killer. I've said that for well over a year. I think it's going to be Leslie Mocker. Now, some people might go, yeah, I agree with that. But then it's like, oh, but if she's in this, asylum, how is she doing that? Well, because I personally believe that Leslie Mocker is somebody in the cast.
Yes.
And I think it is somebody that, I think it is a Scream 2 situation, where a certain character is going to have a certain name until the end, like Mrs. Loomis, and it's going to get revealed that this is actually that person. I think that Leslie Mocker is hiding in plain sight for all of us.
I think there's going to be two killers in this. I think you're going to have the person in the psychiatric hospital, and I think you're going to have Stu's sister.
I personally think, and again, guys, these are just theories, so don't worry. I don't know. I've said for a long time, I think it's Leslie. You know who I think Leslie is? I think it's Anna Camp. I think Anna Camp.
That's who I was thinking. I was like, right. And this is no spoilers because we've never seen it, but
I think she's Leslie Mocker. And I think she's going to have a different name, and she's going to be the neighbor that just happens to live close to Sidney and be involved in this somehow. And then at the end, she reveals that she is Stu's sister.
One of them. But who's the other?
Yeah, and then that's the next question. Is it going to be her by herself? Is it going to be more than, like, part of me really likes the one killer thing.
I mean, I do too. I like that, but I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. What I love about this so much is they've kept this a secret for so long. I'm with you on Anna Camp because we don't know anything about her character. Like, they've not said anything about her. Like, the only thing that we've gotten is she is in this movie. Yep. That's it. Like, we know nothing about her.
And I just want you to look back at Scream movies prior, especially sequels. And when there's a new person that like comes into the cast, they are already a prime suspect to be the killer. And most of the time it ends up being the case. I'm not going to go into details, but Look at Scream 5. Look at Scream
Yeah.
6. Look at Scream 4. It's like always the case. Always.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so when you
Yeah.
have a character, I don't know. I mean, me personally, I just think it's her. I think it's her, man. Yeah, exactly. She's listed as the neighbor on IMDb.
Yes.
Give me a break. She is.
Yes.
Not only do I think she's a killer, I think she's Leslie. And some people might go, "Oh, well, like who's Leslie Mocker?" Well, guys, she had a kid, Gregory.
Mhm.
That's the next thing I was going to talk about. Imagine this motivation, Justin. You
Mhm.
killed my brother. My son died in a previous movie, which we found out Kyle Gallner's character was
Mhm.
Leslie Mocker's son.
Yep.
He died in the midst of another Ghostface rampage because of you,
Yep.
because Ghostface was after you. So I don't know if you could find better motivation to be like, I want to kill you because
I
I've
know.
lost the people that mean the most to me because of you. So, I mean, it's unfortunate because Scream is a whodunit. And like when you're 7 movies in, some of this stuff is pretty easy to go, this is probably the case. Now, obviously,
Mhm.
you have to see it to know, but guys, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. What do you think, Justin?
I mean, I agree with you. So, I mean, I completely agree with you what you were saying. I think it will be it's definitely going to be one, it's going to be connected to Stu. So, Leslie Mocker is going to be in this, and it just makes perfect sense why she would be doing what she was doing, because her brother died, her son died. There's going to be revenge with this. And also, like in the trailer, like one of the trailers, it did talk about how, whoever this person is knew Sidney from a long time ago. So, I mean, Leslie Mocker was around that time. So,
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's
yeah.
many things in this marketing push so
Yep.
far that has made you believe that this is tied back to like the beginning. This is
Yes.
personal.
Yep.
So, but we've gotten some questions about Tatum. Like what do we think about her being Ghostface? I just don't see it. Not as
No.
Sydney's daughter. I really don't.
No.
It would be a surprise. I mean, it really
Yeah,
would.
but
I
it's not.
personally don't see it. And then
No.
the other one was, how do we feel about Tatum being like the new lead moving forward? I'm okay with that because I
too.
believe just in the report. Well, we'll see how she does, but I'm sure she'll be fine. But
Yeah.
the reporting was that like Nev's still going to be a part of the future of Scream, but Tatum might be more of the lead moving forward after this movie.
Yeah, 100%. That's how I feel about it. I mean, I think that, like you said, I mean, Nev Campbell has already said she will not do a Scream movie with Sidney dying. Like, she's just not going to do it. Like, just not happening. But I do think that her daughter is going to be going forward the main character. This is a
because
passive type of movie.
Ghostface is obsessed with her, and he's obsessed with her daughter.
That's right.
But yeah,
Exactly
I mean,
right.
I'm totally open to that. I mean, look, I love Nev. Don't get me wrong, but like, part of me goes like, part of me is like, how long will Nev want to be the lead in Scream films? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because she's 50 now, 51, something like that. I can't imagine she's gonna want to be like 80 years old and being like, let's fucking do it. Let's
be the Laurie Strode of the Halloween 2018.
You know what I mean? Like, but I do think that Scream has to have Sidney in some capacity.
You do. I mean, you honestly do.
Maybe she eventually becomes the Loomis, like.
I like that idea. That's a great idea.
Do I think Neil is alive in this universe?
Neil.
Neil. I don't know if this is a joke and it's going over my head, or if you're being serious, Davey.
I'm trying to wrap my brain around Neil. Who's Neil? Who was Neil? I'm sorry.
David Arquette shouldn't have died in 5. I totally agree.
Agreed. Neil.
I understand narratively.
Oh, Neil the dad. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like, okay, Neil, that makes sense. But he's not going to be the killer.
No, I'd have to imagine he'd be like damn near pushing 80.
Yeah.
I mean, canonically, maybe not in real life, the actor, but
no, but still, I mean, I'm like Neil.
Dude, I'd welcome it. Even what? Just for shits and gigs, let's just duct tape him up and put him in a closet at the end of the movie just to get revealed and be like, and we have your dad, Sidney.
And we have your dad.
Just for nostalgia, like, oh, hell yeah, let's go.
We got your dad.
Yeah. Yeah,
Neil died in Scream 4.
Yeah, I thought canonically he was dead as well. I did think
I think
he was
he died.
dead. Yeah, deleted scene. Okay, Justin, next question.
Okay.
Who dies? Of the characters you know from this movie, who dies?
Well, I hate to say this, but I think the twins are going to die.
Both?
I think they're both going to die.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see them going on. I don't want that to happen. Don't get me wrong. I like the characters, but I think they're both going to die.
I halfway agree with you on that entire statement.
Because, I mean, I like them. I do like them, but, I mean, they've lived several times throughout both their last two movies, and both have got close to die. They've both been, like, very close to dying in these movies. If I had to say out of the two who would die, it would probably be the twin sister.
Okay.
So what do you think? Who do you think's gonna? I don't see them killing Gale off. I mean, she's been in this for so long. I can't see them being like Gale's gonna die.
I hate this comment. Don't remind me. Just look, me, Justin.
Okay.
One of them is dead.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be Mindy because Chad, I've grown to love.
I love Chad.
Like Scream 5 is a movie where I feel like there aren't a lot of characters I really love. But I liked him. And then Scream 6, I like most of the cast, but I really liked him.
I did
Mindy,
too.
She's never done it for me. They're trying really hard to have her be the new Randy, and she's just not
working.
The new Randy was Kirby. And so like me personally, I want to see Mindy die. Like, that sounds terrible. I just mean if one of them is going to die,
Mindy's going to be the one that goes.
It's got to be Mindy. Like Chad, I love Chad.
I love Chad. I loved him in The Actor in Hard Eyes. I mean, he was great in that. He's a likable actor, and you like him on screen. I would say
Kirby's not in this movie, right, guys?
She is in this movie.
She is?
They've confirmed she is going to be in this movie.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they confirmed. Yes, like there was an article about 2
months. Yeah, I know. And then they retracted the article. I remember they retracted the article. Oh God, I wish Akeem was still watching so he could just tell me.
I think she's in it. But you know what? I think it's going to be one of those end credit things. I don't think she's going to be in this whole movie. I think it's going to be an end credit thing.
I'm messaging Akeem right now.
Because as much as I loved her in Scream 6, I felt like they underused her. Like, I feel like Kirby is such a great character. She's one of my favorite characters that I really wanted more from her in Scream 6, but they just didn't use her too much.
Bro, if they kill, she's not in it.
I mean, I don't know.
Hold on.
The article that I read said that she was in it.
I asked somebody that has seen the movie, so we will find out soon whether or not. Well, I don't know. Actually, I don't want to get sued for putting that info out there. So, maybe I'll just tell you, Justin. I don't know, but anyway.
You know who's in this movie? I'm in this movie. There we go. I can finally say something.
Justin is Ghostface.
I am Ghostface.
So you think they're both going to die? I think just one of them is going to die. Now, who else?
Out of the list of people that we have, I don't think Gale's going to die. If they kill off Gale, I'll be like, she has been surviving this for 30 years. I'm like, give her a break. But you know what? I don't want it to happen, but if she did die, I think that would give Sidney even more reason to be like, I'm going after this fucker. Like, I'm just gonna go after him. I don't know. I really don't. I honestly don't know who else would die. Like, I mean, who do you think is gonna die? Justin needs a cameo where he's eating Sour Patch Kids in the backyard. LOL. You never know. You never know.
Okay, so look. Sorry. By the way, I just want to say I fired off a post on Twitter about how, I didn't want to see Don Mancini a part of Child's Play anymore, and some dumbass was like, he wrote all the movies, LOL. And I'm like, well, if you knew what you were talking about, you would know that the Chucky that we actually got is largely due to John LaFia and Tom Holland, because Don Mancini didn't want to have a serial killer possessed doll. So again, I'm sorry. It just makes me laugh. Like, people sometimes say the dumbest shit without like doing their own research. And then it's like, okay, well, like, if you want to look stupid, I got no problem making you look stupid. But anyway,
I love Gale, by the way, T. Parker. She's one of my favorite characters. She brings a lot of comedy.
I don't think they're going to kill Gale. I got to say, I really do think that after Scream 5, I think that they took a lot of heat for killing Dewey, and I also wonder if part of them, they partially thought that it was a mistake.
I think they thought it, yeah.
Damn. So I don't think Gale's going to die. Of the people listed in this cast that we know,
McKenna Grace, maybe.
Yeah, probably. What's his face? Who's playing Sidney's husband?
Oh, that's a given. I think he's gonna go. I can't remember the actor's name, but yeah, I think he's gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm blanking a name.
I can't remember his name. I really can't. But he's a goner. One of the twins, I think, is a goner. Joel McHale. There we go. Joel McHale.
Joe McHale. I don't think Gale's gonna die. I kind of take that back. I think if they really wanted to like really get to people, that would happen. But I almost cried during Scream 6 when I thought she was gonna die. I was like, do not kill Gale.
Look, man, I gotta tell you the truth. I didn't see it coming. I wouldn't say that. I went into it actually thinking she was gonna die. And then as the movie was going on, I'm like, oh, I guess she's not gonna die. And then when the scene happened, I was like, oh shit, she's gonna die. And in that moment, I was like, yeah, I'm not okay with this. I thought I was okay with this, but I'm not okay with this. And look, maybe Gale's arc is exhausted at this point. She doesn't really have much new to add. But I don't want to see her die. It doesn't feel like Scream,
It doesn't feel like Scream.
If we're down Dewey and Gale, all we have left is Sid.
And it doesn't feel like Scream. Yeah. It really doesn't. Like, I think what makes the franchise so strong is when you do have these familiar faces that keep going. Like, when you don't see them in a movie, it just feels weird. So, like, I was surprised at how well I took Sidney or Nev Campbell not being in Scream 6. But I think because we had Gale and that connection somehow, it worked. But, if you kill off all these characters that we've grown to love for 30 years, it just wouldn't be the same. Like, the movies would not be the same. Like, one of the big mistakes in another franchise, Nightmare on Elm Street, was killing Heather Langenkamp off in Nightmare on Elm Street 3. It was a bad idea. Like, why go that direction? And that's why I think it was so nice that when New Nightmare came out, we got Heather Langenkamp back, because people love Heather and they love Nancy Thompson. The same thing you could say about Halloween 2018, bringing Laurie Strode back. She died in Halloween Resurrection, but people didn't want that. That wasn't something that people wanted.
No, and quite frankly, Justin, I'm going to tell you the truth. I've been of this opinion for the last couple of years. I really came around to this opinion because you and I remember, a lot of us YouTubers back in the day, when we would talk about the Halloween movies, you would always hear people say, oh yeah, well, yeah, that's right. Come on, lick the like button. Lick
Please
it
do
with your
it.
index finger or your thumb.
I love, and Justin's a great name.
But we used to say, like, oh, well, at least the ending of Resurrection's good. No, I'm actually of the mind now that the opening. The opening of Resurrection is the worst part of that movie, in my opinion.
That's the worst thing about that movie.
It is undignified way of killing Laurie Strode. The character of Laurie Strode is not the Laurie from the movie we had just seen prior. It is garbage. It's the worst, most offensive part of that movie. Everything else is just like early 2000s stupid slasher, whatever.
But that's exactly what that is. Yes.
Yeah, but you can accept that
you can accept it.
The opening, no way, terrible.
No, the ending's so terrible. Like the beginning. The beginning. I'm sorry, the beginning is so terrible because I like, and we're not gonna keep talking about this movie, but I like the character Sarah. I wanted more of her in Halloween Resurrection. Like if they would have continued on with Halloween 9, bring Sarah because she was one of the most likable characters. But yeah, I hate the opening of Halloween Resurrection. Hate it.
Just induces rage for me. Okay.
Davey.
So and Mark, I saw your comment about how legacy characters can't live forever. I don't disagree. But at the same time, I feel like Scream is in a different universe than most of these franchises. Like I got to be honest with you, like I don't even view Laurie Strode and Sidney Prescott the same way, simply because we've had how many Halloween movies without the character of Laurie Strode?
A lot. I was gonna say that was
plenty. Scream is, Sidney Prescott is just as important as Ghostface. These characters, they are the reason for these killings most of the time. Like people really want to kill Sidney.
And they want to kill Gale. Like they want to get after these characters.
So I just look at it and I go I don't know, with this franchise in particular, I almost just am like, the rules aren't the same with Scream. Like, I just don't feel like they're the same. That doesn't mean that you still can't kill some legacy characters, but Sidney's for sure safe. She is always safe.
She has said, you will not kill me in this franchise.
No,
you will not kill her.
Yeah. She said
she will not do it.
Yeah, in her contract, she has 2 stipulations. Sidney can't die, and Sidney won't be Ghostface. So
done.
So you already know going into a Scream movie, she's gonna live, and she ain't gonna be the killer. So, and I remember it was funny. I remember back around the time of Scream 5, when everybody was pontificating and wondering what this means and what that means. There were some people like, what if Sid's the killer? And I'm like, you can throw that out the window right now. Nev has already publicly said that will never happen. So
if a writer ever did that, shame on them. Like if they ever even tried to hint it, shame on them.
Well, and look, and here's the thing. She did pull that card, and I think that Nev has earned that with the character of Sidney Prescott. The character of Sidney Prescott, for me, what she's been through, it would make no narrative sense for this character now all of a sudden to be like, I want to be Ghostface. It just doesn't make any sense. And furthermore, it undermines that character. It's disrespectful to that character. I totally agree. I think Nev has earned that right. Just like, let's be honest, Jamie Lee Curtis earned the right to, I'm sure she had input with Halloween Ends, and some people are like, yeah, that's why it sucked. Whatever, teach their own. But
it's good. It's a good movie.
Her input was, I'm sure Laurie doesn't die. Michael dies, and she's earned that. But I'd say that, Nev has earned it more than any other final girl.
Same here.
Quite frankly.
That's why she's my favorite final girl. Like, I know this is a controversial thing. I love Laurie Strode and I love Jamie Lee Curtis. But out of the final girls that we've had, Sidney is my favorite final girl. I love her story arc. I've loved that from the beginning. And as you've seen the character grow throughout a majority of these movies, minus Scream 6, it's just amazing to see where she's gone. Especially, for me, you have those first 3 movies and her development was so amazing. So at the point when you get to the end of Scream 3, you're just seeing this strong character who is able to conquer and survive through all of this trauma that she's had to go through.
Wait, what? There's rumors Jamie Lee is in this movie, like as a cameo.
I think there's rumors that there's a cameo of her. I don't know if it's true though. Like you just never know. But I've heard this. I've heard this since the beginning though. That she.
I feel like that's just like probably horror fans created that, but that would be incredible if it's true.
I think
to have them cross paths.
That would be amazing. I would love it.
Obviously, it wouldn't be Laurie Strode, but like still. But having Jamie Lee, share the screen for even just a moment with Nev would be like.
I mean, they did that thing. Do you remember when?
Yo, come on! This is ridiculous. There's no way.
What?
There's no way. I'd never heard these rumors.
You never heard this rumor, Nick?
No,
I'm shocked. No.
Now, granted, I've stayed away from spoilers for Scream 7. I have intentionally done that. Whenever I posted something on Twitter, which, by the way, it is a cesspool of it's terrible. About Scream 7, I immediately see the boycotters. You know, I get a couple people reply in there, and they try to post spoilers. And as soon as I see them, all I got to see is their fucking profile picture or their handle or whatever, and know that I don't follow them, and I just hit mute. And then it just disappears. So I don't even read it. So those people waste their time because you're not going to spoil it for me. But furthermore, also, like if I don't know you, like if you DM me and I have no idea who you are, I'm not opening the DM. So it's just one of those things where it's like, you're not, I don't know.
I think she's going to be a doctor in the psychiatric hospital. Wouldn't it be like funny if she...
This is bullshit. Everybody's heard this rumor. I haven't heard this.
I can't believe you haven't heard this. Like, no, oh my gosh.
But I know that both of them the last couple years were kind of like gassing each other up when they would talk about like Final Girls and like horror queens and stuff. I'm pretty sure Jamie Lee had nice things to say about Nev. And I know Nev had nice things to say about Jamie Lee and Laurie Strode. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, they got to put her in a Scream movie.
Well,
like,
did you see that they did an interview together? Like, I think when Halloween Kills was coming out.
Yes. Yep. I remember. Yep. Yeah. That's what I'm referencing. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. It's been, wow. That was like 5 years ago. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
I think she needs to be a psychiatric doctor and be like, they had the blackest eyes.
She just needs to be, she needs to be someone like in the background of some coffee shop. Just she doesn't get a line, but she's just sitting at a table eating Activia. And like that would be perfect. Like, you know, if you guys know, you know, she used to do those Activia commercials.
Oh my gosh,
like,
I know.
Oh man.
She was like, I need to get back to the horror movie franchise. My Activia days are coming up.
Which is funny because Jamie Lee would never watch this movie. She's openly talked about how she doesn't watch horror films. Movies. Yeah. So like, even if she is a cameo in it, she's never going to see herself in it. Like
she'll see her scene. She'll be like,
I mean, yeah, her scene. She probably watched it on like the dailies, you know, right after they filmed it. She's like, great. All right. Have fun, guys. Enjoy your movie. Like,
she just gives them a thumbs up. Yeah. Have fun. Enjoy your movie.
That is crazy.
You never heard this rumor before?
No.
Like, I'm shocked, Nick.
No.
Oh my gosh.
And there's probably so many people right now. They're like, oh my God, how could you have not heard this rumor? By the way, there's over 80 people in here, y'all. You better smash the like button. Smash it.
Smash it.
Okay.
Y'all are awesome.
Justin.
Yes.
Do you think this movie is going to end open-ended? Not necessarily like some big cliffhanger, but like, do you think it's going to end with certain questions still left to be answered? Or do you think it's going to end pretty definitively?
I think pretty definitively. I don't know if we're gonna have open answers, but it would be cool if they did that because it would be the first time in a Scream franchise that we've had that. So that would be cool. But I think we're gonna kind of get like the wraparound ending, and then it's gonna jump when Scream 8 comes out, and it's gonna jump to another story with Sidney and her daughter.
Okay, so I agree with you. I think it's going to be like most Scream endings where it seems pretty open and shut. That story has been told. It's done. However, I really want a Scream movie to end on a freaking cliffhanger for once, dude.
I mean, I would too. That's why I was saying. I think that would
be I know. I know. It's just like, but I don't understand why they don't do it with this franchise. Like, especially when you know you're going to make another one. They're already talking about 8. Did you hear what Nev said the other day when they asked her about Scream 8?
No.
She was like, Well, you better go see Scream 7 before we can talk about Scream 8.
Oh my gosh.
So
wow.
they're obviously talking. There's obviously conversations. I'm sure Kevin has an idea of where he would go next. And if this movie makes money, which, by the way, guys, I just want to say,
what's the tracking on it?
Scream 7 is tracking to open to over $50 million, which would be the largest opening for a Scream film in franchise history. So
yes,
kisses to everybody. I know we all love to hear that news. The biggest Scream opening in history. You want to know why? Because they brought that queen back. That's why.
That's exactly right. I think that's, I mean, ever since they announced she was coming back, everybody's been so excited about this because I've grown to love Scream 6, but I mean, still one of my cons about that is not having her in it. It felt so weird. You know, when you watch this franchise, you get to 6 and it's like, okay, she's not there. And then we get back to Scream 7 and it's like, okay, she's back. Like that is the only thing about this franchise. I mean, it's very close to being a perfect franchise, but then you get to Scream 6 and she's not a part of it.
You shut your whore mouth. I love Scream 6.
I love Scream 6.
But you are absolutely right. It doesn't feel quite the same without Sid.
I love Scream 6. I think it's a great movie. It is awesome.
I also never knew this. I never knew this, Justin, that Kevin Williamson has always wanted Wes Craven to do a cliffhanger. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Which is awesome. That makes me think that we might actually
get one.
And then Chase said, I feel like it's going to have some sort of cliffhanger with the way that 8 was greenlit so quickly. That's the thing, too, guys.
That's true. We've never had that before.
I'm going to let you all in a little secret. And I've been saying this for years. You bring Jamie Lee Curtis back to Halloween, you're going to make a shitload of money. You bring Neve Campbell back to Scream, you're going to make a shitload of money. They missed the boat on this 10 years ago. 10 years ago would have been best. But if they would have brought Heather Langenkamp back to A Nightmare on Elm Street, you would have made a shitload of money. We're still in that era. These really popular franchises. Now, someone might go, oh, well, I know what you did last summer. You know, okay. That movie made 4 times its budget.
It made 4 times. Yeah. It was a hit. It made its money.
Let's not act like it was a flop. It didn't do
It made its money.
It didn't do Scream numbers or anything. That's absolutely true. But I Know What You Did Last Summer was never Scream. It was an imitator of Scream.
You cannot copy Scream.
But it was never, it's like, I've said this so many times before. It's like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. Whether you prefer NSYNC or not is immaterial. Backstreet Boys came first. They were more popular.
Yes.
Like, that's just the way it is. It's the same thing with Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer. Scream came first. It was more popular.
Yes.
So like,
and the thing,
all I'm saying to that is like, understand that like anybody that thought this movie was going to flop, they genuinely were living in La La Land. Like they weren't on this universe. They were somewhere else. I don't know where they were. But
I Know We Did Last Summer. Are you talking about that one?
No, Scream 7.
Oh, yeah. Like, if you all thought this was going to flop, you're wrong.
It's just,
I mean, not all of you, but like, if people thought this movie was going to flop, I'm sorry, it's not going to flop.
It was never going to. I mean, it's, well, J-Rod, let me give you another one. I just think of that because I'm a 90s kid. Megadeth and Metallica. Metallica was always bigger than Megadeth. You might prefer Megadeth, but Metallica was the one everybody talked about. Metallica sold the more records. Metallica played the bigger shows. Like, it's just... I think I don't know. Ethan, I want to get Ethan's super chat really quick. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat, man.
Thank you.
Ethan says, I think Texas Chainsaw Massacre is going to play a role in Scream 7 because there's the poster, the style of the OG TCM poster. Now, it's not just fan service, Ethan. Creepy Duck art or Creepy Duck design on X, Twitter, he's got a couple different social media accounts. He was actually commissioned to do that poster by the studio. That's
cool.
So it's not an official like, hey, we're going to hand this out at Cinemark, but it was in partnership with Paramount and Spyglass. So it's not just fan service. However, I'm going to tell you, it's from what I've heard, this movie is gory. Like
I've heard that too. I've heard this is the goriest one.
Yeah. So. But seriously, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I really do appreciate that.
I wanted to. Oh, sorry. I wanted to
No, go
mention
ahead.
real quick. Like comparing Scream and I Know We Did Last Summer. I Know We Did Last Summer. Their numbers were never like. I mean, the first one made money. The second one sort of flopped. And then this one made money, but they've never been like box office that the Scream movies are. So, but it's still a franchise that people want more. They want more of it. So, they've never been the level of Scream from the very beginning. But, they're great movies. Like, I love the first two, and I love the reboot, prequel or retcon sequel, whatever you want to call it,
He's looking
from
for
last year.
you had all the parts to it, but requel. But yeah, I know what you
Prequel,
meant.
thank you.
Yeah.
So I loved it. I mean, I love that movie. And by the way, it's only one article. It's not a lot of them, but rumors are that we are still going to be getting that I Know We Did Last Summer movie.
Malicious Clouds. I got to be honest with you, man. I know that is like a thing that gets bandied about these days. Like, oh, Matthew Lillard and them are only back because the fans and stuff. I don't agree with that at all.
No.
Simply because history tells us that Kevin Williamson wanted Matthew Lillard to come back in Scream 3. We all know that.
Mhm.
That was an idea that had been bandied about for years with the Scream franchise, from Kevin himself.
Yes.
So I think when he finally took over the franchise, he always wanted to bring Matthew back, but it was just about how do you do it and make it make sense, at least in his mind. So I think he found a happy medium. AI, deep fakes, all that stuff's really topical these days. So I personally believe he saw that as this is a way I can bring Stu back to Scream.
Yes, that's
and
exactly
also
it.
Scream has always been cutting edge. They've always been, if not right with the times, actually ahead of the times. And I mean, I don't think anybody disagrees that AI is like all the talk right now. Like
it is all the talk. So
everybody's talking about it. Yeah. I mean, I think
without a doubt that's going to be that.
If that is the case, I just think that kind of wrote itself. That just worked perfectly. And I don't think it had anything to do with the fans personally. Now, I think them announcing it, during production definitely was to get the fans excited, of course.
Yes.
To make us speculate and wonder how, why, when, where. So, yeah.
But I've always thought that like AI was definitely going to be a big part of this, especially when you are announcing so many returning characters who have died in this franchise coming back. So AI is definitely going to be a big part of this movie.
Yeah. And honestly, Justin, I'm okay with that.
Me too, because it's going with the times.
And by the way, guys, I'm going to YouTube right now because my chat froze here on StreamYard for whatever reason. So I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we're almost caught up. I don't know why the chat keeps doing this on StreamYard. I pay $50 a month for this shit, StreamYard. So stop doing me like this. Okay, Justin. What have we not covered about our predictions for Scream 7? Oh, you know what? This might be low-hanging fruit. Everybody's going to say, of course this is going to happen, but I'm just curious because it like literally always happens. Is Sidney going to get stabbed? Not sliced, stabbed.
I don't know.
I think she's going to get stabbed at least once.
I think she's going to get stabbed, but that's just going to show that she has her wounds and she's, this awesome person who has survived all this. So she could get that stab. Yeah, I think she's going to get stabbed. She's not going to get sliced and diced, but she's going to get stabbed.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Here we go. Ghost Mom. We need Ghost Mom. I need Maureen Prescott.
Oh, yes.
Clawing out a window, damn it. I need it.
Sidney, you let me die.
Dude,
oh, gosh. I got goosebumps just thinking about that.
That's the scariest scene in the Scream franchise.
It is the scariest scene, and that gave me goosebumps. Yeah, you let me die, Sidney.
Hey, T. Parker, that's 3 out of the 5 movies she's been in. That's 60% of the time. That would say that if you're a betting man, odds favor that she will be stabbed.
She will get stabbed again, but not sliced and diced, just stabbed.
How much do I think Roman's going to be in the movie? I think it's going to be one moment. I think it's going to be one video or something. I don't even, like I said, he said he didn't even get a script.
He
So
said he only worked with Sidney one day.
yeah, so
Nev Campbell one day. He was on the set one day.
Yeah, I think he's going to have one scene. I think the one you're going to see the most of is Stu.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think as well. Dewey, I think David Arquette's probably going to get one moment with Gale. Because you got to think about
it. A phone call.
Yes, I think she's going to get like a video call or whatever. And it's just to fuck with her. I think that's what the killer's going to do. He's going to try to mess with these people. The fire, burning down the house. Yep, I think that'll be the opening as well. That's going to set the tone for the movie, personally, in my opinion. Will Gale get stabbed or shot in 7? You know what? I'm going to say Gale makes it out unscathed in this movie. I
think so too. I don't think
she gets touched. I think she stays away from the action because I think the action is going to be more localized to Sidney and her daughter. I don't think Gale's going to. Hey, Akeem, I sent you a message on Instagram. I won't say it on here. I won't say it on here.
Don't say anything on
I won't say it on here, but I just want to know personally. CGI. Oh, there's CGI in it? I mean, Scream 4 had a lot of blood CGI, which pissed me off. I thought the blood CGI in Scream 4 was.
Scream 4 just as problems as Scream 4. But,
hey, watch out. Watch out. You're going to piss off T. Parker Evans. He's going to come after us.
I had a question earlier that said, hey, I really enjoy Scream 4. You know, if you know, you know.
I like it. That's as far as I go with it. I like it.
It's my least favorite one.
Yeah,
of the franchise.
Same here. Let's see. The days. Yeah, I think that really started to change with Scream 4, Stefan. I really do. That was when she got into the 2010s. That was all the rage, and everybody was like, "Oh, we got to do CGI blood," and it's like, "No, we don't. It looks like shit." Like I hate CGI blood.
I hate it too, but I mean, if we have it, we have it. I mean, if it doesn't look like shit, I'll be happy. Like if it looks horrible, then we're like, okay. But no, we'll see.
T. Parker, I know. Every time I watch the movie, I see the H2 poster, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Scream 4. Okay, listen to me. Scream 4 is the worst of the franchise, but that's not a bad thing because, I mean, I love this franchise. There's not a bad movie in this franchise. I mean, practical effects are amazing.
Hey, Dude 08, I'm just going to say right now, I genuinely think that this could be one of the better Scream movies. Not that I'm saying it will be,
but it could.
It could be. All the pieces are there. You got the original players here. You're cribbing off nostalgia while also making it topical.
Yep.
Sidney is the lead again. She's not, because love or hate Scream 5, guys. And I saw somebody say something absolutely wild on Twitter yesterday about, I know what you did last summer, 2025. And they were like, they should have done what Scream 5 did instead of what they did, bringing back legacy characters just so they could play like a secondary role. And I was like, are you high? Sidney Prescott is basically a glorified cameo in Scream 5.
Julie in I Know We Did Last Summer had more to do in that movie than Nev Campbell in Scream 5.
Yes, 100%. I totally agree. I totally agree if you're like, oh yeah, well, David Arquette, the first half of that movie is really his movie. Yes, but Sidney was a friggin' cameo in 5.
So, exactly.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, we're going to go with the new generation. Just stop. Nobody wants that shit. You can bring characters in, Justin. You can bring new characters in all you want, but do not take the limelight away from the friggin' queen. All right?
Exactly.
That's what we want to see.
And don't be hating on I Know We Did Last Summer 2025. That movie is a damn awesome movie, and I love it.
So funny enough, he did say that. And everybody that has seen the movie has said, yeah, I don't know what he was talking about because this movie is really bloody. So
yeah,
what I think probably happened there, because that was during production when he said that, I think he went into it like wanting to do that. But then as you're making the movie, you're like, more blood. Fuck it. Put more,
More
blood.
blood.
We need more blood. Yeah, like Mustafa Khan. More blood. Like it just, it just seems like that's probably what happened. He's like, no, we're gonna go back to the roots. And then it's like, yeah, well, this wasn't nasty enough. We need to mess this person up.
More blood.
Yeah,
More
which I'm cool
blood.
with.
That's always my favorite thing about Malik or Mustafa God. More blood. More blood.
Marco Beltrami, I know. I can't wait for that dude.
Oh, I'm so excited.
To hear Sidney's lament on the screen again, I'm just gonna be like, in a movie theater.
It's gonna be so amazing. I love it. I mean, that's a part that's been missing in some of these Scream movies is his score and then Sidney's music. Oh, I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
Oh man. All right, so Justin, right here, right now, rank the Scream films from your least favorite to your favorite. Okay. And then I want you to tell me, based off of what you know about Scream 7, where do you predict it'll land for you?
Okay. So coming in last place, Scream 4. Only movie in the franchise that I really enjoy. Everything else, love, but it's hard to rank these. Scream 5 or Scream, whatever you want to call it. Scream 6.
5 Cream. Yes, 5 Cream.
Scream 6. Scream 3. Painfully to put it there, but it is there because I love that movie. Oh, this is always a tough one for me. Because I go back and forth all the time. But I'm going to say Scream 2, and then the original is the best still. When I rewatched them last year, I was like, there are things that I absolutely love about Scream 2 that would rank higher than the first one. But I have so many good memories with that first movie that you just can't take that away from it. It is like the best of the best of the best.
Nostalgia, baby. It's a hell of a drug.
Man. And you got to think about it, like out of all the characters in the franchise, those characters, killers or not, are like characters that we all like remember the most. They're like beloved characters. Like, I love the fact that we're getting more Tatum love in this movie. Tatum was a great character in Scream. Love Tatum. So I love that.
By the way, everyone, my chat froze again, so I'm not ignoring your chats. We're froze
sorry,
here.
everybody.
It froze here. So, Jack, I'll answer that question in a minute.
But where would I put Scream 7?
Where do you think it's going to land? Just like, where are you hoping, or where do you realistically think it'll be?
Where I hope it's going to be is going to be my fourth favorite after the original trilogy.
Okay.
That's where I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be after the first 3 movies.
So for me, it goes least favorite to my most favorite, which doesn't really make sense. It's redundant, but whatever. Scream 4, Scream 5. Where are we at? We only have 1, 2, 3, 6, right?
6, yeah.
This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna piss some people off. Scream 2.
Okay.
Scream 6.
Okay.
Scream 3.
Oh, I love it, dude. I love
it. And Scream.
Dude, I love re-ranked Scream 3.
It was actually a couple weeks ago where I finally told myself, I was like, I defend Scream 3 constantly. I think I love this. I'm like, I think I love this thing more than I let on. And then I started to think about it, and I was like, this is how I advise all of you guys that are movie buffs. This is how you can answer this question for yourself, or to find out which one you like more. Ask yourself, if you were on a desert island and they were going to give you whatever 2 movies it is, and you can only pick one, which would it be? If I was on a desert island and they said, here's Scream 6 and here's Scream 3, I would say Scream 3. So because of that, it's my second favorite Scream movie.
Scream 3,
It's just, sorry.
Too. I mean, you got to think about it too. I love the opening. I love the fact that it took you by surprise when they killed Cotton off. I love the whole just opening is creepy. It's eerie. The way Ghostface is running after Cotton's wife. The Creed music that comes on. Because that was essential.
Yeah.
And I mean, and Roman's one of the most. He's one of the best Scream killers that we've had. He's so good. And again, like you said, It's the only Scream movie where we have one killer.
Oh man. I know. And it's amazing. And I don't care what anybody says. And I love it. And you know what? That the voice changer be damned. I don't give a shit. It's awesome. I don't care if it's realistic.
Awesome.
It is literally awesome.
It is so cool.
You can replicate everybody's voice. That shit rules.
That was great. I never had the biggest complaints with that. Like I always thought that was the neatest thing that they did.
You know what it is, Justin. It's a lot of purists, that go, well, we didn't have the technology to do that at the time. Okay, and it's a fucking slasher movie. I don't care. I don't care.
Exactly.
Is it cool? Yes. Is it confusing?
It is so
yes.
Cool.
Yes. Oh my god.
It's great. I love it though. I love it. It's one of the highlights of the movie is like they did something different with that movie. Plus, it's like one of the most quotable line movies. It's not just Parker Posey's character, but like I love the moment where, you know, all the actors are on set reading the script and Candy says something like, "We're gonna die" or something. I can't remember the line. And then you have the actors playing the Stu part or the Randy part saying something. Candy line 7 or page 2 line 7 or something like that. Like it was great. Like,
no, one of my favorite parts is Randy's video when he's like talking about how he shouldn't have lost his virginity to Karen Kolchak while they were doing like inventory at the video store late at night, and then fucking Dewey watching the video goes, "Creepy Karen." He's like, "Shut up!" Like, I mean, I absolutely love Scream 3. I do not care.
I love Scream 3. I mein, my lawyer liked that. My lawyer liked that.
It's just so fun, dude. It's so fun. Like,
who gets killed?
Yeah, look at that. T. Parker says, speaking of Scream 3, McKenna Grace is playing Daphne for the Scooby-Doo Netflix show, right?
I love it.
Scooby-Doo and Scream are forever intertwined, and you get the greatest marriage of the two in Scream 3. You just do. It's a Scooby-Doo. It's an R-rated Scooby-Doo movie, and honestly, and Sidney is great. I love Sidney.
Oh, I love her in it. Yeah.
And by the way, somebody mentioned this, Justin, and I saw a post going around today about it. Like, you know, people were talking about, and we've known this obviously for a long time, but like the idea that Angelina was initially going to be one of the killers in Scream 3. And for me personally, I actually like the one Ghostface better. I think they made the right decision.
It makes that movie stand out. I'm telling you, like having the one Ghostface killer and having a strong Ghostface killer, by the way, having him stand alone. No other killer can outshine each other in that movie. Like,
hey, what's up, Quentin? Yeah,
what's up, Quentin?
I gotta agree, Stefan. I think so far Scream 3 is the best Sidney, but I'm gonna be honest with you. This has the potential to be the best. I love what I've seen from Sidney. I really do.
Yeah.
Jack wants to know which is better. I Know What You Did Last Summer or Urban Legend. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
I know he did last summer, but Urban Legend is so damn good. I love that movie.
By the way, guys, there was a rumor that was going around late last week that said that Sony was developing an I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel. And a lot of people were like, oh, I hope this is true. I reached out to, I'm sure if you're on Twitter, you know the guy, Viewer Anon. He's a scooper, works in the industry. I reached out to him directly, and he was like, I haven't heard anything. But it's not far-fetched. Said he would do some digging and try to see if he can find out any information on it. But because I didn't want to run with it and be like, it's happening. But it really should. And if you put in the marketing that Julie James and Brandy are front and center in this movie, you'll make $100 million. You just will.
Are you talking about I Know We Did Last Summer?
Yeah.
I'm hearing rumors that we're getting it. Like I think we will. I mean, the movie, like you said, it made its money back. It wasn't like Scream money, but it made its money back.
Let me ask you a question, Justin. If you had $100 and you could turn that $100 into $400, would you do it?
If I can turn it into 400?
Yeah. Just 100% guaranteed you can turn 100 into 400. You'd do it. Yeah. That's what happened with that movie. It was a $15 million budget.
Yeah.
It made $65 million.
Yeah.
It made four times
it was a hit.
Anytime you can take your money and quadruple it, it was a good investment. Like, period, point blank, argue with a wall. Now, I understand that Sony was like, oh, well, we wanted more. We were hoping we had another Scream on our hands. And for me personally, I would just say to Sony straight up, you're dumb. What?
Yeah,
Like,
you're dumb. Like, don't compare your movies. Like, don't compare these movies.
I Know What You Did Last Summer hadn't been popular for 25 years.
Yes,
like
I know. Yeah.
Scream had a movie in 2011. Scream had a movie in 2022 and then 2023. Yeah, and this is the seventh one now. They are not comparable. If you thought you were going to make that money with that franchise, I'm just kind of like, what is wrong with you? Like,
I don't know. I don't like when studios compare movies. Like, don't compare your movie to that movie. Like, just do your own thing. You know?
And honestly, I'll tell you the truth too, Justin. The thing about I Know What You Did Last Summer for me was it would have made more money if it would have been a Julie-centric movie. Like,
I think so too. I think that would have been like the big thing.
They marketed it. It wasn't until like the end of the trailer where they were like, "Oh, and Julie James is back." Like,
yeah,
it's hard to get a lot of the original fans back to watch a new cast, and then tell them the whole time, "Don't worry, guys, don't worry. We're gonna give you Julie. We promise. We're gonna give you Julie. Just hang in there, hang in there." It's just like, I loved the movie personally, but yeah, I got to be honest. They should have had her more fun.
And she, like, they were filming this movie when she got announced, so like they were kind of like mid-production into this movie when they finally got her to come back. So like we all kind of knew that like Julie James, Jennifer Love Hewitt, like was coming in mid-production. So they already had a story. They were waiting, but they already had a story.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Eric, first of all, shout out real quick, Erica. Congratulations, my friend. That is amazing.
Congratulations. That is awesome. Good for you.
Awesome,
good for
Erica.
You. Hell yeah. Yeah, sorry. Oh my lord. So yeah, and then where do I think Scream 7 will land for me?
Yes, we need to know that. Yeah.
I honestly hope it could be my third favorite. I honestly wouldn't be surprised though if it's only like above 4 and 5. I'll be totally honest with you. It could go either way. It really could go either way.
I'm not hyping myself for sure. I'm not going to overhype. Not going to overhype. Not to say it's going to be a bad movie, because I think this is going to be a great movie, but I'm not going to overhype. I've done that in the past, and I'm like, okay, let's not overhype.
Yeah, I mean, but I also don't want to sell myself short because it does look good. It looks really good.
It looks amazing. Like, no, I'm saying, like, I'm so excited for this movie, but I don't want to like go into the movie. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I know we're going to get a great movie. I just know we are.
Are you sure?
I'm sure we are going to get a great movie. We got a lot of people behind this movie that I love, and we got people in front of the camera that I love. We have Kevin Williamson directing this movie. I don't think Kevin Williamson would be like, let's release a mediocre movie. No, Kevin Williamson's like, this is my baby. Like, we have to do this right. We have to do it right.
Okay, we're gonna see.
We're gonna see. And if we're wrong, if I'm wrong, if whatever, it happens.
Well, Justin, what are some Scream thoughts you have? Like, as a franchise, when you look at this and you think about horror franchises, the ones you love, the ones you hold near and dear to your heart, where does Scream sit for you? And in the ranking of horror franchises for you?
Well, I've stated it for a while now, and people think this is crazy. It's my second favorite horror movie franchise. Like, for me, Halloween will always be that one. That is my favorite. Just because, like, Halloween was the first movie that made me fall in love with films. Like, I just gravitate towards Halloween. Love it. Scream, the reason why Scream ranks up so high is because every movie I have not been disappointed in. I mean, there's not a bad, I take that back. There's not a bad movie in the Scream franchise. And I think that is probably the most consistent franchise as far as storyline and flow goes. I love that franchise so much. And then what would rank top 3 would be Friday 13th. So how about you? Where would this go for you?
That's hard, man, because like when I think about it, my favorite is Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
My second favorite is Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, I love Nightmare on Elm Street. See, that's tough. I love that.
And I would probably say Evil Dead after that, but I don't know. Part of me wants to say Scream. Like it's right there. It's either 3 or 4 for me. I mean, it really, really is. It really, really is.
I think if I had to do a top 5, it would be Halloween, Scream, Friday, Nightmare, and Evil Dead. I think Evil Dead would be there. No,
Okay.
for sure.
So where's Friday for you?
Number 3.
Okay.
Evil Dead.
Now let me ask you. If Scream 7 is a movie that you love, that you're over the moon about, could you see it knocking the franchise up above another one?
No. I don't. No. Because I mean, for me, when I think of my horror movie franchise, it's Halloween. Like I just now, if like Scream 7 was like a dud, it might go into the top 3. I don't know, but I mean, I will always have that like in the top somewhere. It will always be there. So, speaking of Chucky, Child's Play sometimes goes back and forth between Evil Dead or Child's Play as my 5th favorite franchise.
Dude, I am getting Cody Leach, I know exactly what Cody was talking about. I made this post about Chucky. Literally, it just said like Jennifer Tilly was talking about how like, there's more Chucky and Tiffany in the works. And I quoted it and said, as long as Mancini's at the helm, no thanks. What I knew and loved about Chucky from the first 4 movies simply doesn't exist anymore. We need new blood. And oh my God.
You got this was you or Cody Leach?
No, that's what I said.
Okay.
And I know what Cody Leach was talking about with some of the absolutely insane Child's Play fans because they have descended upon this post. I mean, it's insane. Like one person was like, he literally quoted my tweet and was like, reading some of the replies, I'm getting a real Mancini made it too gay vibe. In other words, the post ignited people to let out their homophobia, and he blocked me, so I couldn't reply right after he said that about me. And I was like, "Are you
kidding me?
Like, are you guys fucking?
Are you
stupid?
Insane?"
Let me tell you, I know this is kind of off the rails, guys, but we're wrapping up here. We're wrapping up here. So let me just say, if you are somebody that thinks that Don Mancini is the reason that we have Chucky, the killer good guy doll, you are fucking high. You are higher than a kite. Don Mancini's original idea, look it up online, you can find it, was not the movie we got in 1989. The movie, or 88, my bad. The movie we got in 1988 was the brainchild largely of Tom Holland and John LaFia. That was not Don Mancini's original idea. Don Mancini didn't really take over creative control of Child's Play until Seed of Chucky, when he became writer and director.
Yes.
That doesn't mean that he didn't play a role in some of the stories and characters and whatnot. Absolutely. But he did not want Charles Lee Ray, a serial killer, to die and possess a doll and then seek to get a body back from this doll. That was not his idea.
What was the original idea?
If I'm not mistaken, Mancini's original idea was to just have it be like an evil doll that went haywire. That just like just an evil killer
like
doll.
Child's Play remake. Yeah.
Yes. And which I don't think is necessarily a bad idea. But
no, it's not.
Literally somebody replied and said, wild and honestly rude thing to say about the creator of something you like. Mancini is Chucky. He droned on about something else, and I said, well, you don't know your history then, because the Chucky Don wanted isn't the Chucky we got. I was like, you continue to disrespect the role that Tom Holland and John LaFia played.
They played a huge part of that movie
In creating what
Chucky.
Child's Play became.
Exactly.
And it's like, guys, it's just crazy to me. It's crazy because I'm like, these people, they're clearly newer Chucky fans. They're clearly, oh, I love the TV series. I love Seed. I love Cult. That's awesome. That great. I know they have their audience, and I hope you guys enjoy those. But Don Mancini's tenure as like the guy for Chucky started in the early 2000s. That is where the series started to go downhill. Like
100%. Like
Curse,
we have one
Curse.
strong movie.
Yes, Curse. And everything after that is either okay or awful. That's just the way it is. And like, I'm sorry, but when I think of Chucky, I think back to those first 4 movies. And you know who didn't have as big a role in those first 4 movies as some of his fans might claim? Don Mancini.
Don Mancini was a part of them, but he wasn't a huge part of that franchise at that time.
It's crazy to me, man. It is so crazy to me because it's like I don't know. Just go watch like a documentary on the making of Child's Play or Child's Play 2, and you'll realize like, oh wow, Don Mancini really didn't have as much input as I thought he did with these movies. It wasn't until later where he had a bunch of input.
Exactly. I mean, he always had a part in it, but there was so much more to those first 4 movies. I mean, think about it. He didn't direct a movie until Seed of Chucky. You had all 4 different directors before that direct those movies. And like Tom Holland, and you said, I can't remember the other person. You said
John LaFia.
Yeah. They had a huge input in that. Like
it was literally Tom Holland that created the Chucky that we know.
Yes.
It was literally Tom Holland that was like, oh, it's this serial killer that gets shot and then transfers his soul into this doll. And then the plot is about this doll trying to get his soul into a new body. Like that was Tom Holland. That was not fucking Don Mancini.
If Don Mancini was had a huge part in that, we probably would not have the mystery or the suspense that we had in that movie. We did not see Chucky talk until almost an hour into it. Like
Tom Holland and John LaFia made a monster movie.
Yes.
And, if it were up to Don Mancini, he would have just had a goofy over the top. Chucky has, whether you like some of the new Chucky stuff or not, guys, Chucky has devolved into what he is now is just this one-liner, like over the top. We have to be as sensational as possible. We have to be as funny as possible. And it's not even funny. Like, it has nothing to fucking do. And I just get a little incensed about it because like anybody that knows me knows I have no problem at all with any of the gay stuff at all.
I know you don't. I can't believe somebody would say that.
Well, again, it's people that don't know me. They saw my post and they're like, oh, this guy's probably a homophobe. No, dumbass. I'm a Don Mancini phobe because as a writer and director, I think he's a shit one. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like that's it. I just don't find it. I was talking to somebody the other day about this. And she made a really good point. And she's right. Where was I going? The Chucky, this is the Chucky that Don wanted. The one that we have now is the one that Don wanted. He never wanted the one we had in the original trilogy. That wasn't his Chucky.
No.
Now the Chucky you have is the one that Don always wanted. Well, I'm sorry, but that's not the Chucky I want, Justin.
No, that's not what I want either. And by the way, I mean, the people that are like bashing you for this, I mean, I've not seen the full TV show. I can't really say anything. But I hear the show got worse and worse as it went along. Like there was just stupid stuff added into that series that just drove people away. And that's why it got canceled. When you think about it, that is why the show got canceled, because people were done with it. They were done with it. The movie, I hear season 3 ends on a cliffhanger, and it's like a bad cliffhanger. I could be wrong, but it's not.
I don't know. I
people
can't
wanted.
I can't speak to season 3, but I will just say this: like, it's again, these are randos on Twitter, and Twitter is not real life. Like, it's very important to remind yourself of that a lot. Like, it's not real life. If Twitter was real life, then Scream 7 would flop next week. Twitter's not real life.
Yeah.
It is the very, very, very loud minority of people, but they are 100% the minority of people. The issue, though, is like, you can attack me for my opinions. You can attack me for a lot of stuff. That's fine. That's fair game.
Don't ever attack you for being a
don't
homophobe.
assign.
Don't ever do that.
Yeah, don't assign some belief system to me that is not who I am at all. You don't know me.
Yes, you don't know. Yeah.
If you took 5 seconds to get to know me, you would know, oh, that has nothing to do with it. He just thinks they're bad movies. Oh, okay. Well, then that's fine. That's just his opinion. But you see somebody trashing Chucky nowadays, and these people automatically go, oh my God, you must be a homophobe. Like, dude, go fucking touch grass. Like, I don't even know what to say to you.
I mean, right here, just think about this. One of your best friends is gay. Hello, me. Like, right here.
And Justin, I have a lot of gay friends.
I know you do. I know you have a lot of gay friends.
Been very vocal. Like, again, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you knew anything about me, you wouldn't say that dumb shit. But
talking right, yeah. Well, I guess what I meant was like talking at this moment. I'm gay. Like, we're talking together. Like, we're like, come on,
Justin. I fired off that tweet while I was sitting here with one of my gay best friends talking about.
I know. Yeah, that's so
like,
crazy.
You know what I mean? It's like,
oh my gosh, I know. It's like, I mean, you were part of like your best friend's wedding.
I was.
Gay.
Yes, I was.
You were a best man, weren't you? A best man?
I wasn't the best man, no. But
I
was in the wedding party. Yes, I was in the wedding party.
So it's
still
like,
the most fun I've had at a wedding. That was more fun than my wedding.
Because the gays are fun. I mean, you
fun.
all are fun, but
it was really fun. No, it really was. But
yeah, fun. But the gays are fun. Just
I know this devolved into a Chucky thing at the very end, but like I just had to get that out there because like I was just like, holy shit! I thought most people agreed when I talk shit about Don Mancini on YouTube. Most people agree. Like most people are like, yeah, like I'm pretty much done with Don, with Chucky and everything like that. And then you take it to Twitter and oh my God, it's like oh man, it's crazy.
Well, I remember this kind of brings back like memories when the Child's Play reboot came out, which by the way, I really enjoyed that movie. I remember I got so much hate because I really enjoyed that movie. And I said it was better than some of the later Child's Play movies that we got. And people were hating on me. They were mad. How dare you? Like, I can't say quote for quote, but they thought I turned against Don Mancini. And I'm like, they brought back a serious tone to it. Yes, there were funny moments. And yes, the movie had flaws. But I can't lie. It was one of the better movies in a long time in that franchise. It was.
So let me tell you something, Justin.
Yeah.
Child's Play 2019 is the best thing from Child's Play since Bride, except for Curse. Like,
I agree with that.
Better 100%. Than Seed, better than Cult, in my opinion, better than the 2 seasons of the TV show I saw.
Yeah,
it's not the it's not the Chucky that we came to know and love. But I'm sorry, I would much rather have that Chucky than whatever the fuck Don Mancini's doing with Chucky.
Right, exactly. Like I'm like, here, my thing has always been like, you give. So like Curse is like one of the best. Thank you so much, Monica.
Thank you, Monica. I know, like Monica, you've been following me for years.
You all love. I mean, you all know Nick. You guys know Nick.
You guys know
Twitter.
Me. Like, I know
Twitter.
Twitter's not real life. I have to remind myself it's not real life.
Twitter is. This is why I don't have a Twitter anymore. It sounded very sexual. No, I'm just kidding. No, this is why I don't have Twitter anymore. Because I just can't stand it. But yeah, I mean, the thing about it is, y'all know us. That was the part that irked me about what that person said to you, was they threw off, homophobic shit. I'm like, dude, Like, come on. Like, somebody can have an opinion on a movie, and that does not mean they are homophobic. So get real. Like, I'm super proud that we have Don Mancini working in this business. We have an openly gay man working in this business. I don't like a lot of the stuff that he does. I don't like a lot of his writing and his directing, but it's great to have an openly gay person working in this business.
Hey,
Years
look,
ago, you could not say that.
I'm not
Because
calling
everybody-
yeah, and I'm not calling for
Yeah.
the end of Don Mancini's career. I just
No,
want him
he's-
to get away from Chucky. Just get away from
Do
Chucky.
something else. Do something else.
You've done everything that you could do, in my opinion, up to this point. It's not like everything he's done is bad. Like I said,
No.
I think Curse is great.
It's one of the best.
But here's the thing about Curse, Justin. Curse of Chucky was made because Don Mancini knew he pissed
Off
He
a lot
pissed-
of people.
Yes, he pissed everyone off with Seed. So he was like, shit, I need to go back to basics and bring the
And
fans
then-
back in. And then as soon as he got in their good graces, he was like, now let's get fucking weird with it again.
Let's
and
go
everyone was like,
crazy.
it was like, no, Don, you proved to me that you can make a good Chucky movie. Why you're not doing it still is beyond me. Beyond me.
Exactly. Like, I'm like, I felt that way. I mean, I'm right there with you. Like, you know,
Oh, I hate that.
if you call it a gay horror movie, by means, it is a
Oh.
gay horror movie, and I love it.
It-
It's goofy. However, I was like, this is not my child's play that I grew up with. It's not. So I love that he went back to the serious tone with Curse. And then when he brought Cult, I was pissed. The first time I saw Cult of Chucky, I was pissed with that movie. I was like, this is what you gave us after Curse of Chucky? Like, you literally went back, you backtracked, sir, and you gave us this. And then I hear the TV show just gets worse.
Season 2 is, in my opinion, it was really bad. Now, a lot of people have told me, hey, season 3 is better. But I mean, when the bar is in hell, you know what I mean? Like, season 2 I thought was garbage.
I mean, I hear season 3 is better, but still, it's not. I mean, if you look at the TV show as a whole, again, I haven't seen all of it, but I have had a lot of people say who have seen the whole thing. They're like, it was a disappointment. Overall, a disappointment. It should have been a one and done miniseries and leave it there. And because of the popularity, the show kept getting greenlit until it was canceled with season 3. Because Don Mancini was given the cookie jar and he put his hand in there and he was like, well, what can I do with this? That's exactly what that was.
I agree. I agree. And again, sometimes sometimes people just need to pull you away. Like, sometimes you have to have a friend. I've said the same thing about Rob Zombie. I love Rob Zombie.
Thinking the same thing.
Let me tell you guys something. He needs to have somebody in his corner going, Rob, we got it. We got to work on this script.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a director I love.
I love Rob Zombie. You love Rob Zombie.
Two things can be true. You can
Yes.
have a lot of good ideas, but struggle to put them down on paper and film them. Like,
yes,
it's just
100%.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm a overall big fan of Rob Zombie's Halloween movies, but especially with the first movie, I'm like, dude, what were you thinking with some of that stuff in the director's cut? Like, I can understand why they were like, Rob, we got to change this, dude. Like, this is not working out. Like, the whole escape scene. Do you remember way back when we were finding out more and more about Rob's movie? And I remember somebody said, well, the escape scene is very shocking. And I was like, he's not going to do that. And then you watch the theatrical cut and you're like, okay, he did not do what was said. And then you watch the director's cut and you're like, yep, he did it. I'm not going to say what it was, but he did something. And I was like, not feeling it. I'm not feeling this. This is not what I wanted.
Yeah,
so
I was not a fan either.
Yeah.
Rob sometimes, like you need the help. You need the help. And but yes, Yes, Rob
Anyway.
Zombie's new album does come out next week. But yeah, guys,
Ooh.
that's going to end it. That's
Yep.
going to end it today.
Yep.
You know, I've got wars to fight on Twitter, I guess.
Wars.
So yeah, look, most of this stream was about Scream, and then it ended up with shit talking Don Mancini. But if you're familiar with my channel, you've heard me shit talk Don Mancini before, so this shouldn't be anything new. You should just
And I'm not 100% a fanboy of Don Mancini because I have not liked some of the choices that he has made with the franchise.
Yeah.
So,
but everybody, next week is Scream, so get ready. If you haven't seen all the movies, you better brush up on them now. You better watch all of them. Or if you have seen them, but it's been a while and they're not as familiar to you, go back and re-watch them so you can get ready for Scream 7.
Like I said, if I don't watch them all, I'm definitely going to do the first 3 by far.
Well, you better. So until next week, guys, we love you.
Love you all.
See you next week. So stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. And
everybody, y'all are the best. We appreciate you.
I got to be honest with y'all. I've always had a thing for you.